Hey guys, so welcome to my Big Bang Collection 2018. I do one of these every year, I think just to see how much my collection grows every year, and to be honest it hasn't grown an awful lot. I'm kind of a bit behind, but well, it's fine. I got important stuff, so there's a few things missing. So normally I pull all of this off my shelf and like show you individually, but I actually did that last week. I took it all off to dust, and then I thought, oh, I'll film my video, and then it just ended up being like far too long and a bit of a mess, and I got really frustrated, and yeah, it all went back on and I sulked for a while. So I'm going to do the lazy version, so I will just show you everything how it is on my shelf, and maybe just talk about what sections I feel I need to work on, if that makes sense. So I'm currently sat on my floor, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go from the floor up. So I basically have so these 3 shelves are like solo stuff, so I keep all the solo stuff together, and then this is all my group stuff here, like music wise, and then all my DVDs and photo books. So I shall start from the bottom and kind of go from there. So these are my Big Bang DVDs down along here. This hasn't changed since the last time I did a collection video. I also keep some photo books and stuff here. The only thing I feel I'm missing is I have their second live concert, which I got last year. So I don't believe this was in my last collection, but I can't even remember when I actually got it. But I got it second hand and it's in the right state. But there is a first one which I am missing, so that's something that's on my list. I feel I have a pretty solid Korean DVD collection. I'm severely lacking in the Japanese ones, but I have absolutely no interest in collecting the Japanese ones for the price that they are, because they're just ridiculous. So and then I have a small photo book collection sort of from here. I have the bangs, and then along here these are all of my last ones, so this hasn't changed at all. I have moved them all around, but basically these take up quite a weight, so I have them at the bottom shelf now because I worry for my other shelves. I don't think they can really cope with the weight, so that is why. But yeah, I think solidly looking at my collection, I don't feel I've got much missing apart from that one that I've just mentioned, and obviously I would love to buy the Japanese ones. I just can't afford to buy the Japanese ones, so yeah, they are way out of my league. So I think they're way out of a lot of people's league. This is my group Korean collection. I have all the old school stuff along here, and then Made singles, Still Alive, that kind of stuff all along there. My Made albums, so I will just say, so for here, so this one here, this Alive album is Sungri's repackage, and then these 3, there's a group one, a Sungri one, and a Daesung one. The Daesung one is new from my last collection video. That was a very kind gift given to me last year. And then I have the Made full albums, so I have a group one, I have Sungri's one, and I have GD's one, so yes. And then I also have a top one as well, which is just a metal one. I don't know if I say just, it is a metal one. And a part of me would love to flesh out my Alive collection to get like all the members of all of these, so get the rest of these and get all the members, but they are expensive and difficult to find for a good price. So it's me, you know, if I come across one, you know, fine, but if I don't, it's not too much of a problem. Then we have my Live CD collection, and I personally don't think I've got any missing, so that's fine. And then I have my Japanese collection, which I always feel I need to expand on. I just have a lot of the main ones, and I have some singles, but I feel I need more. I always feel like I need more, and I shouldn't really, but yeah, it's a work in progress. But yeah, I have them all along here. I shall zoom in so you can see which ones they are. If you have any questions at all about my collection, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I didn't want this video to be too long, so please don't blame me for not fleshing it out. It's just this video is kind of something that I've always done, so there's plenty of videos previously to show you in depth what everything looks like, but I think it's probably best to just do a short video that's hopefully only going to be about 10-15 minutes long, rather than like a 40-minute video, which is what it was last week. So so yes, that's all my kind of group collection, so CDs and DVDs, live CDs, photo books, that sort of stuff, all along there. Then the rest is all my solo stuff. So up here is oh actually no, this is oh, you can't even see my finger. This is my made movie here, and then my little Daesung corner, which I have a few bits missing, but he doesn't have a lot of stuff because he only promotes in Japan. So yeah, this is obviously a release from last year. It's D-Light 2, so I don't have D-Light 1, so that's really the only thing I feel I'm missing. But yeah, that's that one, and then I've got the CD only one there. And then I have my Bias Sungri here, and I feel like my collection is pretty complete with Sungri. I got his World last year, which is something that I've wanted for a long time. I have all of his Let's Talk About Loves and photo book and everything on there. And then I have 3 copies of his VVIP, which I would like to flesh out a little bit more, but again, I'm not really too fussed. And then this is one of the CD plates from the Japan Dome tours. So I have a Sungri one and I have a GD one as well. So prized possession indeed. Okay, and then the next shelf is my G-Dragon shelf, and yes, he has a whole shelf just to himself. He is the ultimate bias wrecker for me, and I really love his solo stuff. He's not my favourite, he's like my second favourite when it comes to solo stuff, but oh, he just releases so much stuff. So I don't have everything that I want, but I have most stuff. I have Good Boy and his photo book with Taeyang, and then obviously a CD plate, and then Shine a Light, Heartbreaker. I have all like the normal kind of GD stuff. One of a Kind, I've just got the gold version, but I'd like to get the bronze version, so that's on my list. It has been on my list for a while. I've got his USB stick there, and then a play button. Those are like the newest ones in my collection. My GD and Tops, actually yes, GD and Top, their special edition, the play, has been on my list for like 4 years. So I've never got around to getting it because it's expensive. I'm going to get it this year, I've decided. It's like my #1 thing that I want to get, so I'm definitely going to get that. And then I just have his Coup d'etat vinyl LP, and then more a DVD and photo book all along there. So yes, it's that one. I love this shelf, it's super pretty. So yes, a part of me would like to get more GD and Tops, but they're also quite difficult to find for a good price. So, and then the last shelf is my favourite solo, Taeyang, who recently got married, yay! Which I'm very happy about indeed. So I have his Rise LP, and then his White Knight play button there, and then it's kind of discography. So obviously these were released last year, so they're new. But yeah, everything else is sort of from the same, I think. I didn't have this in my last one because it was a birthday present, but yeah. And I have my little top corner as well. So there's not a lot to show, but I would like to expand because whilst he doesn't have music out per se, he has a lot of DVDs, and I only have 71 Into the Fire, so I would like to expand on that. So yes, anyway, that is my collection. I'm really sorry that I haven't pulled it all out, but like I said, you know, I do that every year, and this is the lazy version. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, ciao.